At Shipley, we don't just do donuts. Although, yeah, we definitely do donuts. What we really do is a million little things to make happy happen for you every single day. That's why we do recipes that call for handcrafted deliciousness with 7 simple ingredients, made fresh each morning and well into the day, no exceptions. It's why we do hot glazed, just right donuts, baked to perfection kolaches, and fresh brewed, rich, delicious coffee. It's why we do 60 plus varieties of sweet deliciousness that send you to your happy place. Because we do believe happy should come in more than one flavor. But no matter what we do the highest quality and never compromise. So whether you do it to stay, to drive through, or to take to make someone's day, at Shipley, everything we do is so you can go out and do happy.
Hi, good morning. My name is Luke Mandola, Vice President of Shipley Donuts, Shipley Franchise Company. And today we're going to show you and walk you through the steps to become a Shipley franchisee and introduce you to the greatest show in dough. To my left is Mike Stout.
Hello, I'm Mike Stout. I'm a Franchise Development Manager with Shipley Donuts. I truly believe we have a great story to share with you today. We thank you for participating and your willingness to learn more about Shipley Donuts. Just a quick housekeeping note, this presentation does not constitute an offer to sell a franchise. The offer of franchise can only be made through the delivery of a franchise disclosure document.
All right, good morning. So let me take you through a little bit of the walk down Shipley Donuts lane. Shipley Donuts was established in 1936 by a gentleman by the name of Lawrence Shipley Sr. In 1936, he was in Detroit, Michigan. He was messing around and trying to make donut mix. He stumbled upon the greatest donut mix on the planet. In 1940, he finally said he found something and he discovered something. And he moved his family from Detroit, Michigan to Houston, Texas. And he opened up his first donut shop in the Heights here in Houston on White Oak. We was selling donuts for 5 cents a dozen. So from 1940 to around 1975, him and his son, Lawrence W. Shipley Jr., ran Shipley Donuts. Basically on the manufacturing distribution side, they opened up a couple donut shops here in Houston, and they grew it from a couple to around 190 stores. Unfortunately, in 2006, Lawrence W. Shipley Jr. had a heart attack and passed away, and his son, Lawrence W. Shipley III, went from co-pilot to pilot, and he took over Shipley Donuts and he grew it from 190 to approximately 300 stores, instituted stronger distribution and manufacturing, and here we are today with Shipley Donuts, the third generation family-owned and operated business that is an iconic Houston, South Texas brand.
Shipley Donuts is truly in our DNA here at Shipley, and we continue the Shipley family tradition. Our seasoned franchise leadership and support teams are focused on making life delicious for our franchisees and to our customers by providing excellent service and hospitality with integrity, passion, and energy. To that end, we aim to provide the best and yummy products.
Shipley Donuts are made fresh daily. At Shipley, our donuts and kolaches are handcrafted and made fresh daily. Very important that everyone knows that our product is made fresh daily. Our plain glazed donut is still our most popular donut. We also offer over 60 varieties of donuts, baked to perfection, kolaches, and deliciously brewed coffee.
Here's a focus of our menu, and we call our number one products. We call our original donut glaze. It's largely this is because it is actually a word for the sugary goodness we cover with them, but it also sounds delicious. When we put jelly and cream inside our donuts, we call them a filled donut. So a donut with blueberry jelly in it is just that. It's a blueberry filled donut. And a donut with chocolate cream in it is chocolate cream filled donut. If a Shipley donut is topped with icing, then it's called an iced donut, not frosted because frosting is for cakes. So do not, excuse me, a donut is, topped with strawberry icing and is a strawberry, iced donut. Cake donuts are made with a thicker batter that's gooier than our donut. It makes a denser donut. They are the original recipe, but they are uniquely spiced and amazing in every way. Some of our pastries aren't donuts, but that doesn't mean we love them any less. We just call them rolls. So if you're talking about a cinnamon rolls or bear claws or apple fritters, remember it's a roll.
That's right, Mike. Next slide, we have the kolaches here. Some people prefer a savory breakfast to a sweet one. Enter the world famous kolache. Our kolaches can come filled with sausage, ham, cheese, and jalapeno in various delicious combinations. The bread is made with the same dough used for our donuts, which makes it very user-friendly, and the fact that you can use the same yeast donut mix for donuts, which hybrids over into the kolaches. Very user-friendly product. We will be revolutionizing the kolache world. Our product mix, ladies and gentlemen. Our donuts are served fresh, never frozen, which we talked about briefly earlier. Everything's fresh daily made. Our sales consist of approximately 8812 food to beverage. That consists going forward. We're taking steps to elevate our beverage program with the introduction of a premium brewed coffee as well as an iced coffee. While we are not looking to become a coffee house, our donuts and kolaches will always stand on their own. We are taking a phased approach to launching coffee and espresso specialty drinks that will provide a huge incremental sales opportunity for each and every one of our franchisees. Our menu quality and variety are certainly a major distinction between our national and independent donut competitors.
We certainly find that everyone loves Shipley. We believe we've identified why everyone loves Shipley Donuts, and that's the brand cultivates happiness at the individual community level. We have found that Shipley Donuts transcends age and gender. It cuts across a lot of different demographics. I think that's very important to know. It's a fun food. It's a happy, special occasion when you get a donut.
It's a morale boosting food. It's a food that all ages and genders, and it goes from time to time. It's time tested. The donut. Everyone loves donuts. All right, moving on. What is this here? Marketing position. Slide 10. We're talking about, let's discuss our menu. Let's talk about our company and where we are today. Like I said, Shipley was owned and operated by the Shipley family, third generation, for over 85 years. It was important to Lawrence and the Shipley family to identify a buyer that had the capabilities of growing Shipley Donuts while maintaining the brand's integrity and quality. Austin-based Peak Rock Capital shared in the family's vision and acquired the company on January 4th, 2021. Peak Rock has been a fantastic partner and understands intimately the Shipley brand. Their focus is making investments for long-term success and building a sustainable company around the great brand and food that we currently possess. Over the last year, Peak Rock has made significant investments in people and technology, which provided us a platform to really move in a swifter direction. We have a cult-like following in Texas, and we are known for our gourmet quality glazed donuts and kolaches. We are seeking this, translating to new markets as we expand beyond Texas. Today we have over 300 locations, and we'll be targeting primarily on the southeastern quadrant of the United States. We have multi-unit development opportunities in Alabama, Florida, Oklahoma, the Carolinas, and Tennessee. The Shipley brand is exceptionally positioned, and our plans to grow more than double in the next 5 years.
I'm in agreement with Luke. We are a fast-growing brand that is poised for growth. We joke internally that we are an 86-year-old startup company. While we have 10 company stores that are used for our research and development and training, we are committed in supporting franchise growth as we move forward. We do have plans to open corporate stores in select markets.
All right, here's our overall vision, ladies and gentlemen. Under the leadership of our CEO, Mr. Clifton Rutledge, we have 5 major objectives to our growth goal. It starts with being best in class when it comes to compliance and reporting. We have taken measures to centralize our POS to provide more clarity for our shareholders, most importantly, our franchisees. Financial reporting has been greatly improved to give our franchisees the tools they need to move the business forward and enhance information ability. We have strengthened our franchise support teams by recruiting seasoned franchise operational professionals who will assist our franchisees with training, retaining employees, and building sales. We have currently hired approximately 7 FTCs. Another goal is to build a strong pipeline of growth by opening 50 to 60 high-performance stores per year. In addition, we've taken steps to strengthen our supply chain and distribution to support our future growth into 2 markets. Lastly, and very important, our marketing team has been working on enhancing our brand image and messaging. We have many opportunities to build sales through points of purchase initiatives, loyalty programs, online ordering, and third-party delivery.
Looking at 2021, we have implemented over 100 initiatives. As crazy as that may seem, we have built a solid management team and infrastructure to support our growth.
We have, Mike, and some of our highlights for 2021 consist of opening up 18 strong Shipley Donut shops last year, signing over 200 development commitments this year, entering new markets like Florida, Georgia, we're moving into Atlanta, and then the state of Maryland. We're continuing to move forward. Last year, our same-store sales were up 14.8%, which is unbelievable in our industry. So we're coming off of a great 20 and 21, and we're moving forward in 22. Let's see, what else? Some of the franchise groups have developed multi-unit operations, and they have signed up for multi-units across the United States. This year, we're targeting to open between 35 and 40 new stores in 2022 with an assumed AUV of around 900K run rate. We're also looking to bring in and launch our beverage program, which consists of iced coffee and hot coffee products, which we'll be launching currently in the next 3 to 4 weeks. We will be launching online ordering, and we will be also launching third-party and order ahead capabilities. We have rolled out NCR Silver to our entire enterprise, so everyone will be talking front of house, back of the house. Like I said earlier, we'll be launching new store openings. We're super excited about this in Georgia, Maryland, and the Carolinas. Our comp sales are up double digits, and we are creating an enterprise value at $1 billion in the next 5 years with this great and incredible Shipley Donuts brand.
I think one thing important to point out is we're on target of exceeding the 10% same-store sales increase for this year. So we're having a really good year. As far as the untapped potential of the market, if you look at our competition, you can certainly see where we stack up. Shipley Donuts has a dominant presence in Texas when looking at the number of units, outpacing our national competition. We have extensive white space to grow compared to Dunkin' and Krispy Kreme. We believe the number of units between Krispy Kreme and Dunkin' across the U.S. certainly illustrates the growth potential of our brand.
Looking at our business model, we believe we have an extremely attractive franchise proposition when it comes to best-in-class product offerings, a renowned brand committed to our franchisee success, experience of a strong support system, and proven streamlined operating system. We strive to have a strong, positive relationship with our franchisees, and we believe this will lead to all future franchise growth. If you point out on the left, what we offer is an amazing product, an 85-year-old reputation that's second to none. Our distribution is fantastic. We have years and years of experience, and we have operations that are proven strong and committed to succeed with excellence.
Over the last couple of years, Shipley has really taken major steps to enhance the brand through our exterior and interior of our donut shops. I would certainly say Luke has a lot to do with that. And our exteriors are very bold and surprisingly cost effective. This is a store in Midland, Texas. Just opened several weeks ago. It's doing fantastic. And this is their second store with this franchise group, which is based out of Midland, Odessa market.
More exterior photos that Mike, we wanted to show you. This is the mothership of our enterprise in Houston, Texas. This is off of the Katy Freeway. It's a 2,100 square foot box built on a 30,000 square foot flat. You can see it's freestanding with a drive-through. It's got our Shipley Grade 1 sign package with the gooseneck lights and the old Chicago brick.
Looks fantastic. It really ties into the local community with the mural on the side of the building. This is another store, a freestanding with drive-through here in Houston. Again, it's just another representation of a little different exterior look. End caps, probably 60% of what we do are end cap locations. It's very critical that we have drive-through in our stores, and this is a representation of one of a brand new strip center that just opened up in Cypress, Texas. This is a great looking store in the Heights, very modern location, a little unique layout, but it really represents our brand very well.
And here we go. Second generation box in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, ladies and gentlemen. We turned an old Schlotzsky's into a beautiful Shipley donut on 5565 Eston Lane. You can see the sign package is fantastic, and we did a really good job with this. We've got in-house architects. We've got in-house design and construction. We've got in-house construction.
The stores are very bright, very modern looking, and certainly a big focus on our product when you walk into our stores. We really focus on the
colors that pop. We have the red countertops using the white subway tile with the red Shipley racing tile, along with the Shipley tiles. We have digital menu boards. We've got grab-and-go coolers for our guests that walk in that will increase the PPA. We use the porcelain dining floors. There's a grab-and-go cooler and a red top counter in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, with a little sitting area on your right. We use the red pendant lights as well. It's a really good variety of stores that we've opened over the last 5 years. Exterior photoshopped at the donut display rack. One of our team members grabbing a donut there. Here's our growth strategy. So what we're trying to do in our growth strategy, ladies and gentlemen, here is find franchisees that want to partake in the Shipley Donut brand and build this iconic brand up. We're focusing on the contiguous southeast quadrant of the United States. And you can see the colored states. Colorado, we've got a couple stores in. With plans to do several more. Oklahoma, we're in. Louisiana, Mississippi, Arkansas, Alabama. We just signed a 30-store deal in Georgia. We've got a store in Bradenton, Florida, Jacksonville, Florida, Tallahassee, Florida. We've got several stores in Tennessee. We're breaking into the Carolinas. We've opened up one in South Carolina with several more to come. We've got some activity in Virginia, and we also have an agreement signed in the great state of Maryland.
I just want to point out too that backfilling Texas was a big priority for us last year, and we signed over 100 development commitments just in the state of Texas alone. So we're pretty much sold out in the state of Texas for expansion. Right. We're very focused on the Southeast U.S. as was mentioned.
That's right. We've got really good momentum and trajectory this fast and swift.
So, as with Luke, I have a lot of experience with franchise brands. I think one of our biggest strengths from the franchisee support side is assisting our franchisees with site selection. We work closely with our master broker here in Houston. It's NewQuest Properties, very well known, very respected here in the market. And we work along with them and their affiliates across the United States. We will work directly with our franchisees to determine site visibility and as far as and assist them with our lease negotiations as well.
Site selection criteria for Shipley Donuts. We have a 5-point system we use. We rarely deviate from this, and that's what makes us successful when we're opening stores and we have a goal, like we said earlier on this broadcast, where everything we're shooting for is 900,000 AUVs and above. Basically, we have to be on the Morningside Drive of the road. We've got to have quick ingress, egress, quick as in good. It's got to have a drive-through. We generally look for a 10,000 person population in a 1 mile ring, and then the traffic count's got to be 25,000 and above for the car count. We're looking for 1,800 to 2,200 square foot boxes, second generation boxes, or freestanding boxes, freestanding dirt we can build on.
You know, one thing I think we ought to stress too is that on the commercial real estate side, we typically look for rents of 10% of projected sales or less.
Sure.
As far as training, at Shipley Donuts, we know that preparation and support is the foundation to the franchisee success. As you can count on our comprehensive training program to pave the way. We will train the designated operator and up to 2 additional employees for a minimum of 3 weeks. And that's, you know, standard of what we do in our agreements, but we certainly welcome more if that's necessary, and we can extend the training times if necessary, because it's very important that you get off to the right start. And so also we provide training on site at your first 2 locations. And so we send a group out a week ahead of time before you open, and they're usually there 2 to 3 weeks afterward to make sure things are running smoothly.
That's right. That's right. So the criteria of an ideal franchisee is, 1, we want to make sure you're aligned with our core values, our ethics, and our work habits here at Shipley Donuts. It's a very proud fraternity you're entering when you enter into the Shipley Donuts family. And then one of my sayings is you've got to have kind of the Holy Trinity, which is the head, heart, and the determination to succeed as an entrepreneur in business. Like Mike said earlier, we've got plenty of training. We'll be more than happy to help you with. We'll hold your hand. We've got test kitchen. We've got certified training stores in Houston. But it's really important that the ideal franchisee has some type of F&B experience, is capitalized, potentially has an infrastructure of food and beverage background, and then ultimately they align with our core values.
You know, when we look at the key attributes of our successful franchisees, you know, we find, you know, the ones that follow the system, follow the business model, they have strong people skills, strong work ethic, and financial acumen. Those are all very key in what we see it in great franchisees. But if you ask me, probably being engaged in the business is the most important when it comes to, you know, the daily operations, which is very critical, you know, to their success.
So let's talk about how much it costs. That's what everybody wants to know. Well, how much does it cost? How do I get in? How much does it cost to open a Shipley Donuts? Well, I can say it's a low barrier of entry to get in. And on the low side, it's right around $525,000 for an end-cap drive-through. On the high side, it's approximately $1.2 million, $1.3 million to get in on a freestanding building. And if you want to go offline with us, be more happy to contact us, and we can go step by step with this. I'll briefly touch on it. You know, franchise fees are $40,000 per unit, and that's been that way for a while. The training can vary a little bit. The deposit and the down payment on the lease. Your FF&E package is extremely low in the industry at $120,000. Your leasehold improvements are probably coming in at $210 to $225 a square foot. Your sign package, depending on your municipality, can range from $30,000 upwards to $100,000, depending on if you have a pole sign, if you have graphics, that kind of stuff. You know, we provide legal and architectural assistance right there. And then the main thing is the working capital or the additional funds rounded out to right at approximately $525,000.
We currently do not provide an earnings claim. However, an item 19 is in the works, and we will be providing financial performance in a future FTD update. We do have a great story to tell, as I mentioned earlier, and I think that we've told today, and we strongly recommend that any candidates speak with our franchisees to learn about their experiences as a franchise owner. Our candidate approval process and due diligence is thorough, and that is by design. We want to ensure that Shipley Donuts is right for you and that we share in the same common vision. We're a fast-growing brand that's well-suited for individuals and groups with quick service or franchise expertise. And now, with more than 340 stores and running, we want to make life delicious in your community.
So after you've watched this and you want to get in the donut business, it's the greatest and the funnest business of all time, contact us at Shipley Franchise here in Houston, Texas. You can call myself with Mandola. You can call Mr. Mike Stout. We're here 24/7 to help you and to grow this great brand. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. We look forward to talking to you soon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.